Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is the Desert Gym. If hopefully you got all your challenges during the Halloween event for the last week, because if you got them all, you were able to get this. And this was a really excellent mobile suit in the first game. It still is here. It's a little bit, I don't think it's quite as good as it was in the first game, but it's still close, and it still works basically the same, except for being a support type now. It still has its railgun. You still have to stand still to fire it. Instead of full knockdown, it now does heavy stagger, which is when someone drops to one knee, which is, I think, a better solution because, I mean, you don't get the invulnerability when it's over like you did with knockdown in the first game, but it also doesn't leave you, out of commission for as long. So I think that's worthwhile. I was expecting Phantom of Time there just hit that guy before I was expecting him to, and so I was, if he had not been shot, I was leading the shot pretty well, I think. But since he got staggered, there was nothing I could do there. And I managed to miss that, but luckily I also didn't hit all with Sonic, which I'd probably do a couple of times in this round or one of the others we played. The railgun has a fairly small magazine, only 5 shots. The missile launcher attached to it has more, and that's, still the basic combo for this thing. Stagger them with the railgun, and then use missiles. Right now they're all subject to an airstrike, so I'm going for this person down here. Which, couple shots and I'll have them, but I fell off the edge of the ledge and it interrupted my combo. And Phantom got that one too, so I'm just down here. And now it's my job to try and figure out what to do. And what to do is to, hassle that guy up there, ideally. He missed me, which is nice. Scoping in for the extra damage. Hope to time it so that he'd stay staggered. I don't know if it worked, but he's pretty well damaged. So there's 2 down here that are pretty much ripe to be destroyed if I'm good. That's 1. And this thing has a pretty good range too, as you can see. So that emptied my magazine again, and now there are, now we're down 2 enemies. I just needed to get away before I get shot in the back. That's the other thing about this, is that basically, the distance combo is railgun into missiles. The up-close combo is generally railgun into downswing into missiles. Any Saber Slash will work there, but I'm going to specify downswing because it keeps them incapacitated for longer, which is good. Downswing isn't always the best thing, because if you can keep stringing combo together, you're good, but the railgun doesn't really ready up fast enough for that to work, so better to just get your damage in and get away, because, melee it's kind of weak against, as you can see. But yeah, the Desert Gym, and I hope that's what I said this was at the beginning and not Powered Gym, because mentally I've been scrambling those, but this is the Desert Gym, so yeah, it's pretty good. I hope you all got it. I don't know when these promo mobile suits are actually going to get into the game, because I don't know if the Zagok from the first promo back in August is actually available any other way yet or not. So, when these promos come up, do your best to fulfill them, because it may be a while till you get another chance. And that guy's almost done. Trying to do missiles. The missiles do have the range for that, but he got away. I decided to drop down here because I didn't want to get in Phantom's line of fire. Because, didn't want to get staggered while he's trying to do something important, like, shoot somebody. So, I am up here by myself, which is foolish, to be honest. But, okay, yep, still trying to get that guy. Missed, luckily the missiles. That's the other thing that has changed about it. If the missiles still have that hindering feature they had in the first game, it is a much lighter version thereof, because in the first game, those missiles would actually stop you from firing. There were a couple other missiles in the game that would do that. The Zaku J-Type's leg missiles as well. I want my J-Type back. I hope that shows up soon. But, yeah, as far as I can tell, missiles don't have that feature anymore, which is good because it was probably a little bit too much, especially with the heavy stagger taken into account at this point, because the Desert Gym could just keep you locked down. Keep you locked down forever and kill you like that. Of course, that was 2 Desert Gyms, I think, taking pot shots at me, so that's not quite a fair test. Tomorrow, you're going to see something entertaining in terms of the limitations of the Desert Gym and just some very bad luck for the enemy team we were fighting. It was a bit of a bloodbath, but it was, it's just luck. I've been on the bad end of teams like that too. And it's, not always fun, but it should be interesting to show. And there's me hitting all with Sonic, aka Angel of Death, with my railgun, which is bad. That's the other thing. Be as careful as possible with friendly fire in this one, because you are the cost of getting staggered is while your teammate is surrounded is very high. And I did it again, but he seemed to have shrugged it off a little better this time. I'm not sure why, but I'll take it. I think what it comes down to is, I don't know actually, but I don't think he was dashing, so it probably wasn't maneuver armor, but whatever it was, I know why I tagged him that time. I keep forgetting how long this railgun takes to ready up. It was, I think, a little faster in the first game as well, because it, every time I think I'm ready to fire, I'm just not quite. So that's a thing, and it's going to take some adapting, and I'm on the ground. Luckily, that guy fired a little too high and did not hit me. So now I just have to decide what I'm shooting at, and it's going to be him. And they did a good job of locking me down and killing me, which really shouldn't be a surprise considering that the entire enemy team was there and I was pretty well by myself. Good news being that the airstrike got at least one of them. Looks like it knocked down another, did heavy damage, don't know if it killed. But as you can see, we've got this. We had 2 Desert Gyms and a Gym Sniper, which is not bad. And there's a couple of people there with low health. I think I'm about to make a shot I liked pretty well. As you can see, I tagged that guy. I was trying to line up the next shot, and right under the railing, got him. Yeah, I'm kind of proud of that one. That was a very carefully aligned up shot. That probably would have taken if it weren't for his well-timed tackle. And I can never get the invincibility to be that good for me the way it is for other people, but that's just how it is. Got him, staggered him, and yeah, just backing off, because if anything I could have done would have stunned my teammate, so that's no good. About 5 seconds left, and yeah, this is, I'd say, a pretty good display of what the Desert Gym can do. So, here again, here's hoping everybody got it, because I think it's worth having. So, and I'm sure Avocado Zala is happy to have that back. He loved that thing in the first game. But yeah, mission complete. And I think we did pretty well. So, and I was the most targeted, which is what diversion means, basically. Oh, Sonic got the top assist, and one of the random folks got the top everything else. So, that's going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We'll be back soon with more, so till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later!